Okay, recording. All right, Thursday. So write down your goals for the day, whatever it is you need to get done that day. Make sure you write down, and it's close to the end of the month. It's August 27th. So definitely make sure you're doing follow-ups to get whatever your goal was for the month. So make that part of your goals, plan and part of your planning out your day. Affirmations, workout, shake, send an email to your list. I sent my email yesterday. I try and always send it on Tuesday or Wednesday. I only do it once a week. Follow your meal plan. And now we're going to expand our network. Whew, all right. So let's start expanding. I set the clock as usual for 11 minutes. And we're going to get started with expanding our network. I think everybody knows the way I do it, but I'll give a quick little reminder. In Instagram, I do it with, and I'm, okay, you guys all know I'm recording. In Instagram, I do it with local places that I go to. You could even do it like bakeries. If you have like a cute little bakery, you go to a coffee shop, not like Starbucks, but like littler, smaller, like local ones. That kind of idea. Maybe things you did before life was crazy like this. I even like recommend sometimes, like I would do, obviously I do mostly these workouts, but sometimes I would meet friends and go to like different gyms in the city and different things like that. And I would do those gyms and friend people from, not friend people, follow people from there. Anything that's, that you frequent, that kind of page, the people following them, right? Because say it's a spa that you go to, other people following that spa more than likely have, are similar to you in some way or another. So that's where we'll connect for that. And then Facebook, the same as always. The only way that I ever do connections on Facebook is through interest groups that I joined. Okay, now we will connect and I'll be quiet. Hi, we are expanding network and we're also recording. So I'm going to be like explaining stuff, just so you know. Cool. Okay, time is up. And now we are doing inbox, going into people's inbox. Liz is connecting. Can you hear me? I'm recording again. I'm recording. Liz, if you have, or if any of you guys are on these calls every day, if you guys have any tips that you want to like jump in and say at any time, it does really help the people that watch it later, even if you don't realize. So anything that comes to your mind, if I don't say it and you want to say it, please do. Okay. So now we're doing the getting in people's inboxes. You guys, I pretty much do the same thing for this every single day, which is stories. I just find that's the most natural and easy way to get in somebody's inbox without an invite, just like a connection inbox thing. So you can go to your followers, you can go to your following, you can go to posts that you did, people that liked posts, whatever it is. If there's a pink circle, you can look at their stories and send some kind of comment that they'll get in their inbox. Again, I always try and do some kind of question if possible. Obviously, sometimes I can't think of one, but if you can. Okay. Okay. Hey, we're doing messages like in inbox messages, not, yeah, not invites. Yeah. Okay. Another thing for here, what I do is I've told you guys how I've saved in collections. I've saved like people's page in collections. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you go to like somebody, if you see like somebody that you're like, oh, they would make a great client or they would make a great coach, when you click on their like image, there's a little flag underneath it, like one of their pictures. You click that flag and you can add it to a collection. So then when you go into your, so I have one called client, I have one called dream team. And then now when I'm trying to make connections, when you go to your regular homepage, like, you know, where your own like profile or whatever on Instagram, and you click those three lines on the top, you click saved. It's the same picture of the little flag. You click saved, and then I'll go to like the dream team section and I'll go through. And if any of them have stories, that's where I'll comment so that I'm connecting with people that I want to connect with, that I know that I want to like form relationships with. So I just want to share that's an idea too. So it's like intentional connecting with people that you know you want to work with. Okay, we're done with that. And now we are doing challenger invites. Okay, I know like because I talked to you guys, not you guys on this actual call with me, but those of you that are going to probably watch the recording, and I know this is like the hardest part for you, and that you like get stressed out about the wording and you feel weird about sending invites. And I know I've said this a million times, but I can't stress enough how finding the right words for you makes it feel so much less like yucky. Like you don't want to be sending something that you're like, oh, if I got this, I would want to run away. So make sure you're sending something that like if you got it in your inbox, you'd be like, okay, let me ask about that. Obviously, it's only people, the only people that are going to want to know about it are people that are looking for some kind of like fitness nutrition solution, right? Which is fine. But just make sure you're using words, and like I don't always use the same words. Like now that it's almost September, my wording will be, and I'll probably come up with something right now like, you know, hey, happy, hey, or maybe, okay, let me think of what I'm going to say today. I'm going to come up with what I'm going to say today that I'm going to share with you, but something about like, hey, I know back to school is starting and life is even crazier than usual. I'm doing a self-care, boot camp if you're interested in hearing more details. Something like that, right? Something that kind of makes sense with the seasons changing and what we have going on right now with, unprecedented back to school, and we're all juggling more than we ever have, and many of us won't have alone time or any time to focus on ourselves. So to be able to do it at home in a short amount of time is key. So that's something that I'm going to try and write, something like that. Okay. Okay. So invite away. And obviously you guys know you can invite your followers, you can invite anybody that commented on a post, you can invite anybody that commented on any of your or viewed any of your stories. And don't feel weird if you're inviting people that you've already invited. If you've invited them once and they didn't respond, it's okay to send another invite. Like pretend you didn't even send that first one. And that's totally okay. That's what I do. I don't feel weird about it at all. I'll just send another one. And if you're one of those people that feels weird about it, then you can just be like, hey, I don't know if you saw, my message before. I know life is crazy. I'm setting up my September group. Let me know if you have any interest. That's all. Super simple. Just human talking, just like you would say to somebody in real life. Okay. Okay. I'm muting so that my kids wake up or whatever. But if anybody has anything they want to add, Okay, time is up for that. Okay, let's do some follow-ups because I feel that we need to do that. So I'm gonna do 10 minutes on the clock because it's the end of the month. Usually we do them on Fridays, but because it's the end of the month, let's just do them now. Um, so the way that I do follow-ups, I set the clock for 10 minutes. So if you know what to do, go ahead and do it. But this is what I do. So first of all, I keep track of everybody in the most not fancy way ever. So when I talk to somebody, when I send an invite, right? So the process is I send invites. And then if somebody writes me back and says, like, yeah, give me more info, before I even respond to them, I go to my list. I have a list in my notes section in my phone labeled with the month on top. So right now, August 2020, right? So if they say, yeah, I want to find, like, sure, tell me more info, I'll go to my August 2020 list and I'll write their name on that list. Then I'll go back and answer them. So that means they are interested in what we have, right? So that's where I always have a list for every single month. So then, like, when it gets to the end of the month, if there's certain numbers I want to hit, I'll go back in lists. Like, I'll go back. I'll go back to January and I'll send messages February, March, April, however far I want, and say, like, hey, I know it's been a while and we chatted a couple months ago. Are you still looking for like a group? Always keep your list. Those are the most important thing. So if I'm going just to this month, people I already sent a link to that never ordered, I'll send them a message just saying, like, hey, did you ever get a chance to order? Did that link work? Something like that. If it's someone that we ended before I sent the link, I'll say something like, hey, I'm getting the group set up now. If you have any, if you're still interested, let me know so I can send you your link to order. And if it's somebody from months back, I'll say, hey, I know we chatted a while ago. Hope everything's good. I'm setting up a new group for September and thought of you. Let me know if you're still interested. Really simple. Okay. So that's what we're doing.
Have a good day. I gotta go.
Okay, follow-ups are done. Okay, for the rest of the day, the stuff that needs to be done is a post, personal development. For your stories, you want to make sure that you hit all of these: workout, nutrition, family, recreation, coaching, engagement, call to action. Do a team call if you have a team below you of people working. Try and get them on a call and, just see what their goals are and help them along. And mastermind with your leaders. That is it for today. Happy Thursday, you guys. Enjoy the day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.